Hey everybody, good question here. How do you switch from a will to a trust? So here's a hint. You don't actually switch. I am Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, and we help families protect what matters most through smart estate planning. You know that we've talked about how will alone can cost your family time, money, and often some extra headaches because a will has to go through the probate process. So if you decided to add a trust, you're really making a great choice. But why did I say adding something rather than replacing it? Because when a trust is the core of your estate plan, you still do need what's called a pour-over will. A pour-over will is simply a backup to your trust. So if something is not funded to your trust, which we're going to talk about in a moment, that pour-over will captures it. Yes, that piece will go through probate, but it'll direct it right back to your trust or pour it into your trust to follow those wishes. Now, you should not assume your old will is automatically going to work with your trust. You have to make sure you replace it. Now, of course, you do need to create, along with that pour-over will, a proper trust. Now, the trust names people in charge, trustees, who could start out being you. It will designate the beneficiaries, as well as how those assets will be distributed at both your incapacity and passing, and certainly other nuances and points of flexibility. Once your trust is set up, you really do need to make sure that you are funding that trust. And this is where a lot of people make a misstep. You have to transfer certain assets, like the title of those assets, such as your home, to the trust. Without doing so, they still can remain a probate asset. You do want to make sure you're keeping your estate plan current and other incapacity planning pieces, especially if life shifts, right? Consult with your attorney at those times just to make sure everything is up to speed and where it needs to be. So if you want to make sure that your trust is properly set up and funded and you're in New York or New Jersey, you can reach out to us for free consultation at Zammitti Law. We absolutely do our best to make sure your estate plan is as simple as a process as it can be for you and as stress-free. So you can reach us at yourplanningattorney.com if you want to chat further.